What up, crew? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Perm? What's up, Plar? What's up, Jesse? What's up, Sheila? What's up, Debbie? What's up, Donna? Crystal, Pilar. How you guys doing? What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Rich? Miss Becky, Karen, Sharon. Sharon and Karen. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody can see me? Everybody can hear me? Good to go? What's going on, Kim? All right. I would say we're good to go then. I got my new Graph Tech today. Let's go. So Gretchen, I was actually going to use for the cutting of the glitter heat transfer vinyl, I was going to use the Juliet tonight. But I actually, because I used the Juliet in the last little training we did with the cutter, I'm going to use the Graph Tech tonight because I know we have some new Graph Tech owners that I figured were probably getting their Graph Techs around this time. So I know there is about 3 or 4 of you just from the other day. So we're going to use the Graph Tech tonight. Obviously, I'm using the 15-inch. We're going to cut some glitter heat transfer vinyl. And I always have people that ask, how long does heat transfer vinyl last? And we talked about this last week. How long does Magic Flock last? How long does heat transfer vinyl last? And so on. I'm actually using some glitter heat transfer vinyl tonight that I know for a fact is probably over 3 years old now. So I do want to show you kind of, and I'm assuming they'll do what I think they're going to do. But I do want to show you, like, if you have vinyl stored in a climate controlled area and it's 3+ years, a glitter heat transfer vinyl is normally going to be fine. Now, sometimes the only thing that will possibly happen is it will, I wouldn't really use brittle, but like when you're weeding it, you know how sometimes, and that's even sometimes with brand new glitter heat transfer vinyl, it will kind of tear, not mess up your design, but instead of it pulling off on one big piece, it'll tear, and then you just have to pick again and pull and so on. So I'm actually hoping one of them do it tonight just to show you, and then I'm going to press everything and show you that everything's fine. Okay? So when that does happen, it doesn't mean that the heat transfer vinyl is bad, right? So the biggest thing you need to worry about is that your adhesive doesn't get affected. And where that can get affected is when it comes to your, like if you store it in a hot garage or you store it in a super cold garage. If you're up north, it doesn't get super cold here. So, but that's where you can affect your actual adhesive, and then that could obviously be an issue, right? So what we're going to make tonight, and everybody here obviously knows Black Friday deals. It's Black Friday month, okay? So we wanted to spread it out throughout the entire month just so you get crazy deals for a month, okay? So I know a few of you were talking last week. Some of you got some stuff. Some of you said, hey, I want to wait until I get this and so on. We did run out of a few different colors of things. However, I think already most of the stuff that we did run out of those first few days, we do have, I think, back in stock because we had some coming in. There may be a few things that we could be out of. But most of it, we are back in stock. Oh, we just hit the ad. We just went from 160 down to 104. All right, if you hit the ad, just make sure to hop back in here. Just make sure to hop back in. All right, so what we're going to be doing tonight is just a basic glitter sticker. Okay, so I do want to get an idea from everybody here, and let me let everybody start to come back from the ad, but let me create, I'm going to start a poll and have All right. Let's start a poll here. You should see a poll coming up right now. And you guys let me know. I want to get an idea of who here has and who hasn't. I'm going to guess, and I'm just guessing, okay, 120 of you or so here. I'm going to guess 80% of you have, 20% of you have not. That's my guess. I want to see how close I get. 80% of you have used glitter heat, or not glitter heat transfer vinyl. 80% of you have used HTV anything, and 20% of you have not, is my guess. I want to see how close I am. I like playing games like this. I've used small amount of HTV ad for 5 years. Climate control worked great. We had carefully. We only too small. Okay, awesome. Good. Very good. As long as you keep it in a nice climate controlled area, like most materials are going to last a long time. 59. What? We got 72 votes already. 59% of you have used HTV anything. 41% of you have not. Could that honestly be true? Now 58-42? Oh my goodness. 56-44? How? Please, everybody tell me. 44% of you here, out of 140 people. How have now 46%, how have almost half of you have not used HTV anything material? You need, oh my goodness. It is probably my favorite material. It is my favorite, like, as far as a material that can do multiple things to add something that's cool. But yeah, that's 53-47 now. Wow. Okay. And now I want to get, okay, hold on. So we're going to end that poll at 53-47. Now I want another one real quick. Let me add one more poll. Let's go here. Do you know what? Okay. So here's another poll. This one better be 80-20. I'm thinking this one will be, this one should be probably 90-10 would be my guess on this one. Should be 90-10. I'm assuming that pretty much all of you here, oh, I need to turn on the heat press. Oh, shoot, I already did turn it on. I'm so smart. Sometimes I even surprise myself. Oh, look at me. Look at me. 83. Okay, we were at 89-11. Okay, so I need to show you. Okay, so I see the question coming in. What can we do with it? Okay, I wish I had a bunch of my samples here, but I do have a few. So number one is this right here. Like, this is probably the most unique, popular product for HTV anything, is the full tumblers with glitter and rhinestones. This is probably where, and this is kind of where HTV anything kind of first started. Okay? Kind of first started. So that definitely. We're going to do just a basic tumbler tonight. Let's see if I have anything else up here with some HTV anything. I do have another tumbler here. I have a few different tumblers here actually. This guy. I also have, this probably is here, yeah, this guy here. So I have this here. See how clear the HTV anything, I mean, how long ago did I do this Starbucks coffee cup? I mean, it had to be 80, hold on, 8119, let's go. This had to be 2 years ago that I did this. And look at how clear the HTV, like, you can barely even see the HTV anything material. Now, here's what I talk about even with something basic like this. So a lot of you are asking for different uses of what you would use HTV anything for, okay? Number one, I would never put, and you guys tell me if you would, be honest with me. This has a little bit of a texture to it, okay? It's like a matte texture. Now, would you just use regular adhesive vinyl to do like this small little 06.11.05? Could you get away with that and it stay for your customer just doing something like this with an adhesive vinyl? What do you think? And again, this coffee cup has a little bit of like a texture on it as well. Just using a regular black adhesive vinyl, what do you think? Yes or no? I know for a fact it's a no. And every single one of you are pretty much saying no, right? Now, here's what's cool, okay? Here's what's cool. Is this, like, again, be honest with me. Holding it right, you know that the HTV anything material is there now, right, in your head. But holding it right here, can you see it? I can't tell from the camera. If you look at this, do you look at this and be like, oh, what is that material around it? Like, can you really even see it at all? I don't think you can. Like, when I hold it just a little bit away from me, now, if I hold it up really close, you'll be able to see, look. Kind of, hold on. Let me get it to where, there. See with the glare of the screen, you can see it on the 06 right there. It's tough though, right? Now, this right here, this has already gone through the dishwasher, okay? Probably, when we first made this, I probably put it through the dishwasher 4 or 5 times. So this has already been through the dishwasher, and this is also our flash reflective, midnight rainbow flash reflective. So when the light hits it, it turns into that rainbow flash reflective as well. So not only is it a black, instead of just a basic black adhesive vinyl, this is not going to come off, and it's got that unique heat transfer vinyl. Or if I wanted to do a glitter heat transfer vinyl, a reflective, an opal, all types of different things, right? So people always, how many of you here, I'm loving the polls tonight. I'm loving the polls. Let me knock out another poll here. Okay, oh, I'm typing, but it's not typing. Do you HTV anything? Okay. Boom. Here we go. Another one. Another one. Do you know the main difference between HTV anything and bling anything? This is where a lot of people get confused. I actually, you know what? I use these like Qualo rings because they're comfortable, but the last one that I had to actually like not wear it for like 2 or 3 weeks because I got like I don't know what it was, but like it hurt, like almost like a little rash right in the corner. And so I got like a one that kind of, it's just more comfortable, and I haven't been getting it, so that's sweet. Yeah, I don't like wearing like expensive rings. Like, pfft, give me a rubber ring and it shows. Okay, okay, where are we at? 70% of you do know the difference. 70% of you do. Okay, awesome, awesome, good, good, good. That's good to know, okay? So at least most of you do. So here's the biggest difference. And this is why we named them like this. HTV anything, okay? And I'm going to bring you to it on the website. So if you go to HTV on the website and go to HTV anything, cornstarch powder under it. Ooh, I'll look into that. It's all good now. Like this one hasn't affected me at all. So fingers crossed. HTV anything right here. We named it HTV anything because the first thing that goes on this material is HTV, heat transfer vinyl, okay? You're making a heat transfer vinyl sticker. Got it? Bling anything, what's the first thing that goes on that? Bling, rhinestones, right? So, and a lot of, please, please, please don't do this because I promise you're going to waste money. I don't use those stupid sales tactics and have stuff that works and then try to sell them as two different products, okay? I'm telling you right now, if you press rhinestones directly to because they look very similar, okay? But the substance of the material, the ingredients in the material is completely different, even though they're both a clear material, okay? Completely different. If you have HTV anything and you say, I want to make a rhinestone decal and you press rhinestones to it, I'm telling you right now, the rhinestones will fall off. You're not only going to waste rhinestones, you're also going to waste your HTV anything material, okay? We made the HTV anything material a little bit different because what you'll notice, again, with the bling anything material, when you press it, and you guys tell me, you should notice this. When you press bling anything material with your heat press, I don't want to say it melts, but it kind of does a little bit because we want like the material to kind of form that little edge around the stones. Does that make sense? You know how we always talk about that in the rhinestone decals, where you get that little edge to form around the stones? That's what we want to happen for bling anything. That's what, again, keeps those stones on there better. And then once it's applied to a car window or whatever, you're good. All right? However, HTV anything, we want that to not melt, not like get press marks. Our goal with that is for it to stay as clear as possible so we can do stuff like this right here. Had I used bling anything, okay, so the next question is, can I use bling anything for heat transfer vinyl? Answer to that question is yes, okay? Heat transfer vinyl will adhere to the bling anything material. However, bling anything material is much more expensive than HTV anything material, so you'll be wasting money, and it won't be this clear. If this were bling anything, you would have marks all around it. Does that make sense? So you would have marks all around that. So that's what, and again, the cool thing is like that HTV anything material, you aren't going to see HTV anything material from other places because they haven't figured out the different, I mean, a lot of places have tried, they haven't figured out the different ingredients that we use to make it stay nice like that after pressing. There's different places that have tried to do different things, but it hasn't turned out well, which is good. This is not for garments. This is for like what we're going to make tonight, like stickers. These are also just two with HTV anything as well. But tonight, we're just going to make a sticker, and we're going to put it onto a tumbler, and we're going to give the tumbler away, and I'm going to get you guys ready for the holiday season with your adult beverages. So, I'm thinking we'll make two. One for the big boy adult beverage, and one for the little guy adult beverage. These tumblers are freaking awesome. These are from Save a Cup, but I don't know if you guys, and we've shown them before, the update that they've done. Let me go to the bigger screen here. The update that they've done for the straws. See that right there? So when the straw goes in, that's a rubber material right there. So when the straw goes in there, it kind of grips in, and it's sweet. So they also have the same on the clear as well now. You know the older versions where, and I think one of these might be actually the older version. Let me see. Yes, look at the difference. This is so cool. This is one of the older versions. See that right there? How it's just kind of plastic? So watch the difference. Same straw, same tumbler. Okay? This one just has stones on it. But when I put the straw in this tumbler, now you're not going to be doing this often, right? Dumping it upside down. But watch when this tips over. There goes the straw, right? Now, the new versions that have that rubber piece there, watch when this tips over. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty smart the way they did that. Could you do a Monday using plastic or glass? I am going to do something coming up in probably December with some ornaments. Ornaments. I said D. Ornaments. That's like coupon. But yes. All right, the Dairy Queen test. Yes, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna get the TikTok crew in here tonight. You guys want the TikTok crew? Let's go. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of that, no coupon codes needed. So if you wanted some HTV anything material tonight, you add it to your cart, $26.45 for the 5 feet. You go to your cart to checkout, and it's automatically 50% off for Black Friday deals. HTV anything, someone was asking earlier, HTV anything is something, it's possible that we could sell out of HTV anything during the November Black Friday sales. It is possible. We are going to get some as soon as possible if we do, but the way it normally gets bought, especially like a lot of you guys that come to the lives and stuff know about our Black Friday deals being the month of November, but we haven't done really any ads or anything pushing it outside of our normal social media. So once we start doing that, then that's when it starts getting a little bit crazy. Okay? All right. So let me get TikTok in here. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go here. Let's go live. What are we making tonight? We're making a glitter tumbler. Tumbler. There we go. Let me put the TikTok crew up here just for a second and go live. Just go to the regular website. You'll see all of the Black Friday month deals. Everything is automatically discounted for you. You'll see it at checkout. HTV anything's 50% off. Some rhinestones, rhine studs are 70% off. Korean low lead rhinestones are 60% off. Diamond cut are 50% off. So the deals are stupid insane. TikTok, what up? How are you guys doing? All right. So we need to get this made. So what I need to do, I'm actually going to bring TikTok over here because we're going to have to go in the Wizard Corel. Oh, by the way, I think we might be good, giving you guys a heads up right now. Okay, hold on, another poll. I'm on a poll frenzy tonight. So let's start a poll. Let me add an option. Ooh, yes, no, or hoping too soon. Okay, new poll. Check it out. Do you currently have the TRW Design Wizard and Corel Draw? Yes, no, or you're hoping too soon. Maybe that's on your Black Friday list, right? Let me know. Because, and the reason why I'm asking that, because so many of you have been asking for it, I'm pretty sure next week is going to be our first training, like private kind of group training that we're bringing back for the Wizard Corel. I did some testing stuff today as well, and I think we should be good as far as getting those live trainings back. Hopefully next week will be the first one. My goal is to try to get them later too, like maybe 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night. And obviously the reason why is so most of you are hopefully home by then, if you're doing obviously like a regular job and it's not right in the middle of the day. So that's the plan. Anytime I do a training like that, it's normally anywhere from $10 to $15, depending on the training. You get the recorded session of the training to watch as long as you want. The designs, if it's one where I'm creating custom, like doing designs and teaching you how to do it, you'll also get those design files for free as well. So most of them are pretty much a no-brainer. All right, so we got 47% of you do, 41% do not. Okay, and then, because I want to kind of get an idea, would you be in group? Oh, I thought I had it on that, and it was hiding around the corner there. Boom. I would say they're normally, what would you guys say? Normally like 1 to 1.5 hours. All right. Man, I am on a pull frenzy tonight. Okay, so design we're going to make tonight. I'm going to make 2 of them. I didn't want to have to cut and weed both of them at the exact same time. Yeah, so for the wizard trainings, they'll be anywhere from $10 to $15. Anywhere from $10 to $15 for the trainings. And the main goal for that is to be able, so we don't have 200 people in the training. Honestly, that would be better for me to have 200 people in a training showing it all, but then I can't answer all the questions and you don't get nearly as much. Kind of like how I can't answer all the questions in the lives like this. So that's why we always do it at a very small fee, and then you get to keep the design, you get to watch the recorded session, and so on. All right? All right, so the design that we're making tonight, I'm going to show you where it is here on the website. It is this pack right here, okay? just to give you an idea, just to let you know. Oh, let me show you guys as well. Sorry, TikTok. I got you. I'm bringing you over here. Flip camera. There we go. There you go, TikTok. So, automatically discounted, again, all designs, artwork packs, mini packs, full packs, 80% off on the website. So this one that's normally $18 is right now, let's take the HTV, and $3.60. So if you're looking at any designs, everybody here can attest to this, like 80% has never, ever, 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 ever in the history of the business happened for design downloads, ever. So it's not something we do all the time, believe me. Can you take the trainings before you purchase the... yes, you can. Of course you can. Because some people, honestly, Viola, some people take the trainings to kind of see what it can do, and then it kind of helps them decide if they want it or not. Or they can kind of start to learn it, knowing that they're going to purchase it in a couple weeks or whenever it is, and then they have all those recorded sessions once they get the Wizard and Corel. So 100%, yes, you can. All right, so here we go. And again, $3.60, come on. That's just dumb. But we're going to go ahead and make this. So I'm going to come over here to CorelDRAW. There's my design right there. So first thing I'm going to do is I need to make sure, I need to see what size this cup is. Let me grab a tape measure here. Got a little mini tape measure. And I already have one for the big cup, so I just want to see if I can get away with that one. I can probably go about 4 inches tall. And let's see, with this design, 4 inches tall is going to be right about, let's go right about there, 4.1-ish. Now, this is something that I always love to show everything with the Wizard Corel that you can do, right? So I want to show you kind of, even if it's something that we do not have within the Wizard, okay? So let's just say you have a tumbler that you use, or you're going to get a tumbler from Save a Cup. So I'm going to head over to Save a Cup. I'm going to search the acrylic tumblers. Boom, look at that. There they are. I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to this green one right here. And let's click on the green one, and let's copy this image. I'm going to come back to Corel, and I'm going to just paste. Oh, I might have to screenshot it. Let's see. Let's go back here. Is it going to allow me to take it or not? And boom. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to have to, which no problem. Let's just do a little snippet tool here. Because what we want to do is we want to show our customer, right, what this is going to look like on a tumbler. But we also want to show them with the glitters. So I'm going to change this gray right here and come over here to my Caesar glitter. And I'm going to do a white glitter for the background. I'm going to do a green glitter there. And I'm going to make it small. And then I'm going to go to a red glitter here. And we're going to make that small as well. Highlight my design. We can just shrink it down a little bit. And this is just showing you for something that you might not have within the Wizard right away. Now, we can easily add this tumbler into the Wizard. And I'll be teaching all of that stuff during the trainings and stuff. But now you can show your customer exactly what this is going to look like with the green glitter, the red glitter, the white glitter onto the tumbler. Something that you do a lot, then what you would want to do is you would go to the Mockup creator. You would create this Mockup, put it into the Wizard, and you would go under here, and you could go under Tumblers, and then Tumblers. Right now we have the Strata Skinny, we have the Birds of Paradise, and we have the Coffee. But you can save as many products as you want within the Wizard and Corel. Okay? So, now we need to make this. So let's go back to this. Let's size it to what we wanted. What did we say, like 4 1/4 tall? Got that there. Now, I am going to just turn these back to a regular color for right now. And let's make this, I don't care, like a brownish. I need to cut this now, okay? So I'm going to come over to templates, and I'm going to right click on vinyl overcut, and it's going to do my color separations for me. Okay? Now we need to go ahead and send this over to the cutter. So let's head over to the GraphTech here. Let's head over to our production view. Come on over TikTok. We've got TikTok over here. Come on over YouTube. There we go. Right now we have our green glitter heat transfer vinyl in here. So what I love about the GraphTech as well, kind of like with the Juliet, we can move these pinch rollers to wherever we want. We never have to use a cutting mat. Saves you a lot of time and saves you money, right? And I'm going to go there, click 1 for front edge. It's going to get lined up for me here. And I'm ready to cut. So, heading back to the cutter, I want to cut the green first, which is the I'm up part of the design. So I'm going to highlight, oh, sorry. Uh-oh, that's not supposed to be up there. Go away, go away. This guy is supposed to be hiding. Boom. He's hiding. That guy's hiding right there. You didn't see him. He was from last week. But let me find my screen camera here for you guys so you can kind of see the screen as well. Let's see. Boom. This one here, and it is called give me 1 second. Okay, computer screen. All right. So let me find that in here. Oh, there it is. There we are. It was just hiding over here. So you aren't going to be able to see the numbers and stuff, but you're going to be able to see kind of what I'm looking for. All right. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to go to Cut Plot CM4, which is Cutting Master 4, which is the cutting software for the GraphTech. And we have 3 different cuts here today. So first one, I'm going to do a force of the glitter of probably about 19, a speed of 30, and a quality of 1. So I don't want to go too fast on the vinyl. So let me go ahead and hit send to this. And that cut should start. So as that's cutting, it's going to be a pretty quick cut. So I'm just going to get my next material ready and know what color I'm cutting next, and then make sure I have my third material as well, which is the white. So I'm going to hit 1 to view it, fold it there, I can see where my line is, trim that off. That's my first cut. This is my extra material. Now I'm coming back to my red cut. Let's load my material in here. And you don't always, a lot of people don't realize this, you don't always have to have your pinch rollers all the way on the edge of the material. Like, I can keep it right there. I don't care if that's like that there. It's not going to affect anything. I know that the pinch rollers are far enough away for the material and what I'm actually cutting. So you don't always have to try to get it right to the edges. So now that we have that, I am going to hit done here. I'm going to highlight the elfed part, cut plot CM4, and same settings, force of 19, speed of 30, and send. And now it's going to start my red cut. Now, as that's starting, I can come over here, and I can even just without a pick tool, start weeding my green. I've done this design a few times, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm looking for in the weeding part of the design, if there's any small parts or not. So that looks good to me. I still have the inside of the P. So again, as that's cutting, I can just kind of fold this. One thing I like about the glitter heat transfer vinyl is how, do you guys do this often, or do you always use a pick tool? I like to just kind of fold the material over, it kind of pops up, and then you can just pull it from there. I honestly, on smaller designs like this, I use that weeding tactic with the glitter heat transfer vinyl a lot. All right, so I can see my cut line easy there, my weed box. Trim that off. Red is done. Let's load my white up. And you can see I never even had to move these pinch rollers at all. Even though all of my materials were different sizes, I never had to make an adjustment to that. Now, I'm going to cut our last one, which is the white. Same settings again. And as that's cutting, I can start to weed the red here. Now, who knows the trick when it comes to weeding? So you know how I was saying earlier, sometimes the material will, or glitters kind of rip? It doesn't mean that it messed anything up, but it just kind of rips and it makes it more difficult to weed. This is a trick that I think most of you here know, okay? Press, heats that up a little bit, put it down here, and then just weed the glitter from your heat press here. And what it does, even on small parts, like those little small parts right there with those thin lines, it just kind of weeds like butter. How many of you do this? How many of you heat up your heat transfer vinyl sometimes just to make it weed easier? Now, if you have a small heat transfer vinyl or a delicate heat transfer vinyl, here, let me bring the cameras back over, or a heat transfer vinyl that doesn't have a kind of sticky backing, doing this can backfire on you. So I would only recommend it on heat transfer vinyls that have, when I say a sticky backing, what I mean is, see how that's sticking to my finger? It helps hold the material up, right? All right, so the folding probably is not going to work on these tiny little areas, so I am going to probably need to get my pick tool for those. So we'll pick tool those. Let's grab my white out here. And let's see how the white weeds here. The white's a more of the outline of the design with a couple inside cavities. I'm not going to lie, I don't know, I'm sure it's not just me. The white glitter heat transfer vinyl, does everybody agree with me that it's the easiest to weed? Of all the glitter heat transfer vinyls, I'm assuming any of you that have used it, you're going to agree with me that it's the easiest to weed, correct? And one of the main reasons why it's the easiest to weed, you can see how you can see the cut lines? Like on the red, the green, it's super difficult to see your cut lines. On the white, they all just stand out, and you can see them right away. And that's what makes it so much easier to weed. Because I got all of those right there, and I didn't even have to look at it. Silver's pretty bad too, I agree. And again, when we say it's bad as far as weeding, it's not that the weeding part of it is bad. It's just that with the glitter, it's hard to see the cut line. So you kind of need to know the design pretty good, right? All right, so what I probably need to do now is I'm going to need to get, I need to grab my old person glasses, my old man glasses, to be able to see these little spots for the weeding. Let's see, I already got all the green, right? I just got to get the red. All right. Yeah, that's another part that doesn't help if you can't see. It definitely does make it more difficult, right? The reds here, I'm actually seeing it pretty good with these glasses. You just got to kind of get at an angle with the lighting to be able to see it. There we go. Got the F there. Little spot here. We got a couple really little spots in this. There we go there. And there. Boom. And I think we're good. Elfed. Good. All right. Let's trim around this. Now I got to take off these glasses because I can't see the comments with those glasses on. So again, the benefit of what HTV anything does for you, it allows you to have a really cool material like a glitter heat transfer vinyl as a Tumbler sticker, basically, right? But it also makes it basically dishwasher safe. Now, you guys are going to laugh at me when I say this because it sounds pretty weird when I say this, but I'm telling you, it happens a lot. So, when I say that this material with the HTV anything is dishwasher safe, just because you put HTV anything on a tumbler does not make the tumbler dishwasher safe. Everybody with me on that? So, putting this heat transfer vinyl on HTV anything on a glass or tumbler that is that can go through a dishwasher, it will last. However, we have gotten, and the crazy thing is, I would almost be to the point of saying many. We have gotten many complaints of people who put a HTV anything sticker on a tumbler that is not dishwasher safe. The tumbler melts in the dishwasher and they blame the HTV anything material. That is a true story. And I'm going to say, over the years of having HTV anything, if I had to guess, we've probably been blamed 50 times. 50 times for somebody's tumbler melting. Because we told them that the HTV anything is dishwasher safe. So they thought because they put that on a tumbler that's not dishwasher safe, it would make the tumbler dishwasher safe. Don't ask me. I just go with it. I don't know. I don't understand it either, but it's a real thing, I promise. Okay. I need some HTV anything now. Let's see what size we're going with. Let's cut off a piece here. So, HTV anything material. This is just a scrap, okay? I like a little common sense goes a long, long way. I agree. I always sandwich it between my protective cover sheets. I agree, Jan, it does. And I agree, Mary, you can't. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go with the bigger one first, right? So, first, so there's a shiny side, HTV anything, and there's a dull side, okay? Shiny side, dull side. I am going to, the first layer I got to put is my white layer. So, I'm going my white layer first. Same like we do with Bling Anything material. Make sure that your HTV anything is bigger than your HTV transfer. Otherwise, if it's hanging off the edge like this on all sides and you peel it up, it's going to peel up your HTV anything material. Then it becomes, I mean, it doesn't necessarily ruin it as long as you catch it right away. So as long as you have all the sides outside of it, you're good. So we're going to go there. I have my setting a little high. I had it on like 330. So I just brought it down a little bit, but I'm going to go 1/1000 to 1000 up. So I did a 2-second press. It's going to curl a little bit. That's no worries. We only went 2 seconds, so just be careful when you peel that off. And we are good to go with our white glitter. Now, neither of these layer on top of each other, so they're easy to kind of layer on here. So I'm going to start with my red glitter here. And get this all lined up nicely. That looks beautiful. And let's cover up. And 1/1000 to 1000 up. And let's go ahead and same thing. Just be careful. You only went for 2 seconds, so slowly peel that back. And then we're going to go with our green to finish this bad boy off. Again, what's cool about layering this is there's no stickiness to it. So you can just kind of move it around until you get it right to where you want it. That looks good there. Let's cover it up again. And now I'm going to press for about 6 to 8 seconds. Yes, shrinkage is a bad thing. There's not normally any instances where you want shrinkage. So in the vinyl world of shrinkage, that's why you're only going to go that 2 seconds. I know, it's not 9 o'clock yet. We're not at TRW late night. And check this out. Check out that glitter. Check out how sweet that looks. Look at that. That's what my husband said. Oh, stop. It's not TRW late night yet. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Okay, so now what we want to do, let me see if I have, do I have my good scissors here? Oh, here we go. I always pronounce them wrong. You guys are going to tell me. What brand are they again? I always say the wrong name. They are Tim Holtz, right? Not Jim. Tim Holtz. So when you're trimming around this, you don't have to get right to the edge. Because as you guys saw with the bride one, right? Like you can't even see the HTV anything material along the edge. But if you can get somewhat close, the closer the better. Some people like to cut the HTV anything material ahead of time and cut it with their vinyl cutter. I personally do not recommend that. And the reason why I don't recommend that is it will make it much more difficult to press. I'm serious, it will. I promise. I've done this a few times. It will definitely make it much more difficult to press. So the amount of time it takes you to trim around it, it's going to take you that much extra time to press it, trying to get everything lined up. It's honestly a pain in the butt. So go with the trim tactic like I'm doing here. It takes, I don't know, depending on how close you want to get to the edge, it might take a minute and a half. I'm getting a little bit closer here just because we're probably going to give this tumbler away to somebody, but I'm not getting too crazy with it. Yes, the adhesive is on, so the way that it sticks, I saw somebody just asking that, the adhesive is on the HTV, the back of the HTV anything material. So the HTV anything material, the front side is where you press the HTV to. The back side is an adhesive that will adhere to the tumbler. All right. So we got that bad boy there. We're going to put that on the big tumbler here. So let me grab my little tumbler holder here. Bring you guys over. And let's throw this on real quick. So there's not really any seams on this at all. It's pretty seamless. You guys know my rule as far as when it comes to doing tumblers. You have to be super careful and wash this really good. Okay? So grab your shirt, act like it's a genie in there, rub it up a little bit, and call it a day. And you are good to go. Now, for the HTV anything, you just release it like it's a sticker. That's going to come off. I'm going to look here. I'm going to say, okay, that right there looks pretty good. Start it in the middle with my thumb, and then I'm just going to kind of work my way out. And we're done. How sweet is that? Liz is on fire tonight. Isn't that sweet? I wiped off the tumbler with my shirt. That's it. I'm telling you, the HTV anything material is so strong. Like, Lorene has a tumbler, I shit you not. It's 8 years old. And I guarantee you it's gone through the dishwasher. Oh, crap. I mean, she uses it for water all the time. Hundreds of times through the dishwasher. Hundreds of times with glitter heat transfer vinyl. All right. Did I never end that poll? Let me get that thing out of the way. My bad. Is there a cure time? The cure time is after you stick it on, you're good to go. Yes, it will get a little bit stronger, like as it's on there a little bit longer. But no, you don't need a cure time on it. Like, that's ready to ship and give to the customer right now. All right, next one. We're just doing a smaller version of this other tumbler, so we can give both of these away tonight. HTV anything. Clear, shiny part, dull part. Pressing to the shiny part, right? This one's a little bit smaller because it's a little bit smaller tumbler that we're putting it on. So let's go start with the white. Cover that up. 1 1000, 2 1000. And release. And we're good to go. You can do so many freaking things. So the only downfall, like, there's not many downfalls to HTV anything. There's so many cool, unique things you can do. However, if I did say there's a downfall, I would say, what would you guys say is the biggest downfall? I want to see if you guys think the same thing as me. What's the biggest downfall to HTV anything? Oh, see how that red pulled up a little bit there because it was still super hot and I didn't press it for the full time. The only downfall is glitter heat transfer vinyl is not UV protected. So you don't want to use bling anything or HTV anything stickers for car window decals because they will fade. So if there's a downfall to HTV anything, that's it. And it's not HTV anything, it's the heat transfer vinyl. Because HTV anything is much less expensive than bling anything. All right. Good to go there. Let's turn off the heat press. Let's move you guys over here. And let's let this cool down just a little bit. Yes, the HTV glitter is what is not UV protected. So that's what's actually fading. Obviously, the yes, Todd, they did last longer. However, over time, they still did start to fade with the spray on it. Vinyl shield, you are correct, Rich. Vinyl shield, but vinyl shield is never going to help protect a sticker with texture on it. Because the vinyl shield won't seal the texture. Does that make sense? So if it's a smooth vinyl, like a smooth adhesive vinyl, vinyl shield great. But for something like a glitter heat transfer vinyl, you can't use vinyl shield on something like this. Okay, I'm trying to cut and look at the comments at the same time. And I'm wondering why I can't see, because how bad is it that I literally have 3 pairs of glasses, like my in-between glasses, my gotta see up close glasses, and my gotta see far away to see the comments glasses. Getting old sucks. Honestly, it's more of a having LASIK surgery sucks. I never had to wear glasses until I got LASIK surgery. That was a bad, bad idea for me. Basically, I got I used to be able to see perfect up close, and I couldn't see anything far away. So I couldn't see like street signs at night or anything at all when I'm driving. So I got LASIK, and now I can see a street sign from 42 miles away, but I can't see anything within an arm's length. And then you finally realize that 99% of your life is seeing stuff within 5 feet. And I wish I had never done it. Boom. Good to go. All right. Let's see. Where's my little tumbler at? Where's the little clear one? Oh, here it is. All right. Same thing. I got LASIK in just one eye so I can see both close. Is that why you always walk around with one eye open, Pilar? That's why you can't ride a scooter, isn't it? I might have to bring my little scooter, like electric scooter that I have, into the warehouse so we can video Pilar riding around. That would not be good. Pilar would be out of commission for a while. Look at that. But yes, these are also, they aren't the push-on caps. They're the twist-on caps, which are much nicer as well. I don't know what I like better. Do you like the green background better, or do you like the clear better? Those are close. You can get a lot more beverage in this one. I think I like the green better with the white background because it pops a little bit more. All right. Let's head back over here. And then I can answer any questions that you guys have. Oh, man down. And did you see? You guys just fell face down onto the heat press. There you are. Hey, guys. All right, let's bring those over here. Bring you guys over here. Did you guys feel that? Did that hurt? Boom. All right, I'm going to put you on the screen camera too. Okay. So real quick, I said we would be done at 9 tonight. I'm going overtime, 9:10. Not bad though, not bad. So material that we used tonight, material that we used is, thought you had to apply, no. Michelle, good to know. So you don't apply HTV anything with heat. You apply the HTV material to the HTV anything, and then the HTV anything is a sticker then. So awesome. Glad you learned something new. All right. So material we used, you go to HTV, HTV anything. You're going to see it at $26.45. Add it to the cart, and you get 50% off. To see all of the deals, okay, just click up here at the top and go to View Catalog, and then you can scroll through all of the Black Friday deals here, okay? And you will see HTV anything. If you have the catalog open and you see stuff that you like, if you just click on it, so if you say, I want some Caesar glitter, click on it and it'll bring you right to the Caesar glitter. Okay, and all of the different materials. So this catalog has all of the links and everything with it. Got it? Wizard, Corel, bundles, heat presses, vinyl cutters, all the Black Friday deals. The colors of glitter that I used tonight, I used the white Caesar glitter, red Caesar glitter, and green grass Caesar glitter for the 3 colors that you see here. And now, instead of spins tonight, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick a winner for the green tumbler, and then I am going to pick a Hall of Fame member, a 4-year member for the glitter. Pilar, do you have a 4-year member in here that you see that has not currently, or Pilar, do you have the list of the 4-year members? As far as the ones that we've given away already. And then I know we got a few. We got a few in here already, I think. Let's see. Let's go here. And we got, it's on the spin screen. Vanessa, 4-year member, Pilar, that hasn't been picked for a free spin yet. There we go. Vanessa. Now, Pilar, we do have a few Vanessas. Which Vanessa are you talking about? I know we have a couple Vanessas. I don't know if they're all in here tonight. So let me know which Vanessa, Pilar, and that will be our winner for the clear tumbler here. Vanessa Williams. Okay, awesome. Vanessa, you got yourself the clear I'm Elfed Up tumbler. Now, I'm picking our random winner for the green tumbler. All right, random winner for the green tumbler. I'm going to scroll through here and stop, and it will ship with your next order that requires shipping on the website, okay? Next order that requires shipping on the website. And our winner for the green I'm Elfed Up tumbler, I'm scrolling around, and I got Sharon Beckwith. Beckwith. Sharon Beckwith, you are the winner for the green I'm Elfed Up tumbler. With your next order that requires shipping on the website, Sharon, just make sure to put in the custom notes that you are the winner of the green tumbler from Monday night's training, and they will drop that in there for you. Sharon, congrats. All right. I'm going to flip around here, TikTok. There you guys are. Awesome. Sharon's still here. Perfect. All right, crew. As always, appreciate you guys coming by the live. Deals run all month long. As we run out of stuff, we're going to try and restock it as soon as possible. But we did restock some things already of stuff that we had ordered ahead of time, knowing that we would be out of stock quickly on. So most of the stuff we do have back in, but all of the deals, all of the coupons are automatic, and you are good to go. You just go to the website, put it in the cart, and whatever it's discounted, it'll automatically take it off. Also, make sure, stay tuned. Probably, I'm going to try to get it scheduled this week to have the first training of the Wizard Corral, hopefully next week. Probably, I would say probably early next week, like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to try to do it at night so more people are able to actually be there. Okay? All right, crew. Hall of Fame crew, we are probably looking at, tomorrow for our first one, Hall of Famers. No, I'm sorry, because I have to do all the stuff in the warehouse tomorrow. We're probably looking at Wednesday for the first one. Let's go. All right, crew. TikTok, appreciate you guys. You guys all have an amazing night. We'll see you guys soon. Later. YouTube, appreciate you. We'll see some of you on Friday. At the warehouse. You guys all have an amazing night.